So yeah, I did PB in this the other day offline. I've only done like 3 runs of this because 2 of them were before it was like essentially like first speedrun style. And then I did 1 run with the route, which is what I'm comparing against. I will always lose time on the first split. Unless I don't. But for the most part, I will always lose time on the first split. But fastest time right now in this category is a 141. And so getting a 130x would be awesome. Yes, small candy. I got a small candy on my way through Wild Zone 1. So I popped it before the battle zone. I'd say so, Sandy. I only have like 3. I have 4 because I have a cool winter hat I like. I have a couple more, but like they don't. This is like a problem I didn't know was a thing. It makes sense that it's a thing, but I didn't know it was a thing until I got longer hair. Is with my longer hair, hats don't fit the same. So some hats that I used to wear with short hair, I can't wear with long hair because they will slide off. So I had gotten a bunch of hats like 2 years ago. I really liked wearing hats, so I got a bunch, but like none of them fit me anymore. Like they're not deep enough is the problem. It's not that my head's too big or anything. It's that they're not deep enough, so they just like slide off. It's weird. Hi, T-Pat. I have that one too. Well, I have one that's like it. It may not be the exact same one. I don't like that one because it's like very pointy on the top. I wish it was like this one. This is a Universal Studios one. It like this part, the horn, is like rounded. And the Pikachu one, it is very pointed. Yes. You could do rank F with any starter. You could do any run with any starter in this game. The starter, there's backups for everything. You could pick Chikorita and catch a Binacle. You could pick Toad or Tepig and catch a Binacle. No. How is that Chikorita, by the way? Chikorita probably would have been fine, actually. I should have just taken it, because I clicked it by accident. That is a good idea. The 3 and the 6 and everything stands for the number of trainers in the battle zone that it took. Disarming Voice doesn't do that much for the fighting types, unfortunately. It's a good theory. for sure. I should have just leered because I'm waiting anyways. But, alright, I was confident it was going to kill. Like, leering there is literally free. There's no reason never to do it. I assume, Crisis, that there are a lot of people that are going to be submitting it for GDQ. Not to detract from anyone doing it. It's just... It is like... It's like the only thing you could submit. I agree, Slorent. We actually use them a lot in the speedrun. A lot more than we used to, I guess. In like a normal Pokemon game. Yeah, any percent is far too long. I could see them potentially taking a full run, like, in a year or so. But the big thing is, they generally, from what I've seen, I know nothing of actual internal conversations. From what I've seen, they'll typically have some sort of big RPG every year. And so it's just a matter of this being available when they don't have a brand new one to bring in. Like, you know, Rebirth. Or stuff like that. E33 did get in. I am on backup, but there is a race. As the main accepted submission. Backup of the same category that's being raced, I should say. I'll be at the event, yeah. I'm working the event. And as a backup, it is expected that I go as well. They'd make it work if they wanted it. No, unfortunately not. The one thing I will say is regardless of if rank F gets into this event or not, right? I think, personally, despite the length difference, I think this any percent has a better shot. Let me rephrase. If I were on committee, I would be much more apt to take this any percent over Scarlet Violet any percent. Well, I mean, you are volunteering. Thank you, Spider, for the good luck. Yeah. I think the any percent run of this is... pound for pound less downtime. Minute for minute, I guess, than one of those games. So even though it is longer, I feel like it would have a better selling point. Personally. I don't know. T-Pat, I don't even know. I don't know anything yet. I don't know how anything is working yet. But yeah, another thing is, like, I don't know what other games are, like, good second submission slots. Like, I don't know. I don't keep up with games, generally speaking. Like, game releases and whatnot. Oh, actually, there is a game I can think of that okay, Silk Song. I think Silk Song is a given. I had to check that. EU5. I don't watch any Hollow Knight personally, so I don't know who would be good. Viz is the only one that I know does the games. I know there are plenty more, but Steam reviews were mixed and he expected much worse. That's such a mood. There are definitely some games. Nice. I'm sure they will pick a good one. I think the game, I mean, as much of a lock as anything could be, I think that game is a lock for sure. Dude. What a crit. And it didn't even matter. Range. At least crits are not slower in this game. What is the goal of this speedrun? The goal of this run is to make it to rank F. Rank F is like a decent not midpoint of the game, but it is it makes sense to have a run that stops there, I guess I would say. If you haven't played the game, I don't want to spoil too much, but that's where the game kind of like changes a little bit into something else. Not drastically. That makes it sound like it's... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Rank F is just a good stopping point. Essentially, you're going up, you know, one rank at a time, and then there's a big jump where you go from rank V to rank F. And so it makes sense to stop because it's sort of like you're done with the first part of the game, the first act. Yeah, it's definitely not halfway through the game. I wanted to not specifically say that because content-wise, it is like a quarter of the way through the game. Oops. But yeah, the game is... The record's like 6 hours, 34 minutes right now. And the record for this is like 141. So it is a significantly shorter run. Rank F is the links at Fort Trigonia. Exactly. Thank you for the good luck, Dinah. Bum, 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 bum. Thank you, Poosh. Much appreciated. The run I'm comparing against had pretty mediocre battle zones, which battle zones are going to be your biggest form of time save, time loss, especially in this category. In any percent, there's some other stuff, but so I'm going up against some pretty mediocre zones, but I had a very good start. I will pretty much always lose 30 plus seconds on the first split, unless I get very lucky again. But I can save that time back later. It's fine. Heck yeah. Dude, that never happens. It's only happened once before to me. It was mediocre. Dude, after, like, the Rintaro and Vinny ones may have been, like, whatever, but they felt slow. Yeah, definitely a lot of RNG, especially in a Pokemon game. It's just, like, the kind of RNG we're battling in this game is just so different than anything we normally have to deal with in Pokemon. So it makes it very interesting and exciting, at least for now. Eventually, it's going to get frustrating. For some people, it may already be frustrating. But it is, it's a really unique experience right now for us. It is time for new things, chat. Who's excited? I'm excited, personally. I mean, it's the same idea as catch counts in Let's Go. Just because your count is the same doesn't mean the run is the same. There are. We're figuring out how worth it is right now. But I figured I was going to do runs today anyways. So I figured I would try it out. They're like almost 30 seconds out of the way to grab both of them. I actually need to do this now. Yes. And you technically don't need to get Mareep. Getting Mareep is still good for type coverage purposes, but like it would be faster to just run and gun, Scatterbug, and Weedle and leave. I think it's still worth getting Mareep, for the record. It's just bite. Should have tackled. I got an EXPS. Oh my god. I hate this game, dude. I guess I just save that for boys, I guess? I don't know. What do I do with that? I don't think I use it. I think it just sits in my bag forever. Literally. Absurd. It's basically a wash from what we're seeing early testing. It seems like it's a wash up through Zac, but you should have a faster Josie fight. I hate this game. Alright, sick. I did not get growled. Good. Nice. Alright, it's not that much of a wash. Alright, well, to be fair, I did first ball the Bunnelby. To be fair. So it's not exactly an accurate test. All right, 1 second, chat. I'm still here, but I'm just gonna mute for a sec. Alright, chat, I'm back. Well, oh, there we go. Yeah, Tepig, no chance. Chikorita, though. Also no chance. If anything, Totodile was the worst starter for the beginning. And now it makes it as good as anything else. One of the other ones might be able to get away with like getting one of those S's instead of both of them, but it's just not. I don't know what I'm doing. Darn it! I thought I could make it, but I couldn't change the camera. You mean, like the whole boys section? This is also being worked on. But essentially, we're going to get all the same mediums that you get in any percent, with the exception of the one behind Quizartico. Which some of them may or may not be worth getting. But general idea is Taglay WoW, get the candy, go to the roof, get that candy, do Bunnelby Guy, do Sushi, High Roller, Sableye Quest, tag the center, take the cab to Leia, grab that medium candy, fly to Zone 5 early, get that candy, fly back to Rouge, and then do boys there. Which this is different than what I did on my PB, so I will be losing time for sure. Well, actually, it's all the same amount of movement, actually. It's just being done in weird orders. So because I only have a Yvonne split and don't have like a boys split or a battle ticket split, it's actually going to be pretty accurate. Pick up the pace, Tawny. That is iconic. Dude, that was happening to me, but it was specifically when I was doing the screws routing. I kept getting like, and I was watching other people do runs, like Shen was doing Catch 'em All or like T-Pat or whoever. I kept getting my audio and their audio slightly out of sync of each other, and it'd be the exact same song because like we're in the overworld or something, and it was driving me nuts. Is this kill? Nice. I was not expecting that to kill. I was doing that, and I was like a decent chunk of the way in, but now with the Screech stuff. Wait, unaware Great Ball Backstrike is just guaranteed, I think. I saw. I'm upset because I had like such a cool idea for Banette that I don't even think you do anymore because of Screech. Or no, I think maybe without Screech. I don't remember. Whatever Shen was messing with, I don't know if that's actually better. I didn't time mine versus his. I had a cool idea for the start of Banette. Because I noticed that Banette always does a double team first and then does the disappear attack. And so rather than like going for a move and missing because it disappeared or something, what I was doing was delaying ever so slightly the first attack, which I did was Leer. I got the Leer off when he came back from double team, and then Swords Dance second. That way when he disappears, I'm Swords Dancing, so I'm not trying to hit him. But like I don't think any of that matters anymore with new stuff. All right, let me make sure I'm doing the order of this correct. I caught a Pikachu, right? Pretty sure. I'll just grab this because I'm already there. I probably should stop grabbing that, especially in this category. Yeah, I basically need to restart my save because there's autosave. I'm already halfway through all the rogues on the file I was using. I think I've done everything correct so far. Yeah, Sushi, Wild Zone 4, and then the Rogue Center. Nice, I didn't talk to them. That never happens. Oops. This one. Wait, no. What's up, Zach? Just kick your ass. Don't see me. Alright, so now I can fly back here. Boys. Alright. Oh. Okay. Oh, she looks at you all shocked. Like, the whole point of this was to evolve the Pokemon. Why is she so shocked when she looks at us? Alright, boxes. I also got an XS, apparently. You know what? Worth it. Not worth it. She talked about his dex entry. Okay, I don't know if I read that outside of the first time I did a run. I probably should deposit one more, like the Scatterbug, so I can catch Spinarak here. That's what I was just saying. I probably should have done that, but I did not. I don't think it's worth it anymore for me to, like, make party space for it. Oops. I wish when you hit the, like, go to my next mission thing button, whatever the heck it is, it, like, locked onto the location instead of the pin. I know why it doesn't, because not every mission marker is going to have a location associated, but, like, God, it's so annoying that you have to re-center it or something, whatever you want to call it, every time. Emma, did you find 5 EXP mediums? I don't think so. Ah. Ray, thank you for the good luck. What a nice bench. Okay. I see this idiot. We're going to ignore him. I shouldn't have taken that out right then. It's fine. Just do this. It's a quick fight. Immediately knock out on the first blow. This is like just a good card on its own. That was a 600 point card, which is really good. 1,000 points, puts me up here. Probably 2 more battles unless I get very lucky. That's one way to start, though. If I can... Dang it. I'm actually going to run from this, which I can't do. I can't run. This is awful. I'm so slow. I should have just killed it. I should have just fought this trainer. Super effective water type. I don't think she has that, so this whole thing was a waste of time. Oh my god, if this was evolved. Can you evolve this, Rick? It would have been exactly enough points, too. Wait, there was a card here. What was it? Alright. Technically, I could have done it. Okay, cool. I swear there was a card there, and I didn't see it. But... Oh my god. Alright, note to self, don't just run backward there. Also, you weren't kidding, Zypotic. I was 24 when I finished candying. I am still 24. The XP in this game is wild. I got the thing where I was too close to the Spritzy again. I don't know how to prevent that from happening. Nice, good kill. Alright, if anything, that zone was a little scuffed. So the fact that I was overall able to keep pace with this PB for both splits is really good. And there was something that was like really interesting about that first zone. Like normally, I think rank F is going to be a really good run to like grind. I don't know how to get across what I'm thinking, but basically like that zone felt very calculated, which I obviously like messed up at the end, right? But like it didn't feel like a normal battle zone is a lot more like, where am I going? Where's the card? Where's the person and stuff? And this was like, I know there's a guy here. I need to dodge him to get behind him to get the card and stuff. So yeah, it's basically like a brain teaser. And I feel like you're going to be able to do like these first, how many battle zones is it? 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 battle zones are going to become basically a puzzle. Or 5. Is it 5? Because it's Yvonne. Well, if you count Zach. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I've got the 30-second end split. That probably threw you off. Listen, Zach's living his best life as a cabbie driver. What's the next zone? The next zone is the one that is with the colorful screw on the roof. I don't know the best way to like navigate that one, especially if I don't have to go upstairs to get the colorful screw. You probably just go upstairs ASAP, maybe? You're over-leveled enough. The trainers up there are going to be higher rank, which means on average you're going to get like 50 points more than if you're on the ground. That's probably a complete baseless thing for me to say. But that's what it kind of feels like. I'm going to try it. You know what? It's not like this run is like super good or something that I'm like, oh no, I don't want to mess it up. I'm down to mess with things. I'm also glad I looked over. I completely forgot about this cab that we take. Yeah, exactly. Karma, thank you for the good luck. Appreciate it. Knockout with flying. Super effective, doesn't matter what. Where is there a person? Knockout with fighting. Oh my god, I don't have a Pokemon. Dude, this is all the cards gone. Look at that. There's always a card down here, so I'll snag it. Super effective for pretty low, actually. Flying, okay. Oh, dude. Unsuspecting victim number 1. Which way did she turn? I picked right. Alright, we're avoiding this guy at all costs. Land hits with water moves. Dude, you are camping. He's camping the cart. I need exactly 1,000. Trainers here. Where is it? There it is. How much? How much? How much? What is it? Oh my god. Super effective. Come over here with your idiot. Alright, this finishes me. I'm pretty sure. Alright. If it doesn't, I can just run and just beat up somebody else. It definitely does, okay. I completely forgot what my 200-point card was. Hawlucha. Oh god. Get out of the spikes, you're gonna die. Good effort on the reflect, buddy. I am not, no. It's very similar to the 90% notes, but there are a few things that you can just cut out because you're not going that far. That was a late split, but that's fine. I've used 5 medium candies. Any percent gets 6. And the one that I skipped is the one that's behind Quizartico. So during the boys section, like before you get boys, the idea is you go to Luau, you get that medium. You go to the roof of Luau, you get that medium. You go to Sushi, get that medium. Tag the Rogue Center, Rouge Center, whatever. Cab to Leia, get that medium. And then fly to Prism Tower to get the medium in Zone 5. And you also tag the Zone 5 fly point at the same time. And so you go, Boys immediately gets all 5 of the candies and goes to 23. I had some extra candies. I went to 24. Yo, Josh with the raid. Welcome in, gamers. Souling raid. Hello, hello. Hello, Elliot. Welcome in. We are doing a rank F speedrun. We are doing pretty well right now, as you can see by the splits. The only one I can think of, Zypodic, is if we happened to, like, cab to Lena early. Because there's the S in the back of Lena that we just don't do because at that point it's pointless. That would be the only thing I can think of. But yeah, we 100% should get one if there's one that's, like, quick, because being able to get 2 actually 24. Yeah, I'm more thinking, like, is there a cab that's just, like, on our path? I think the answer is no, but... Oh, wait, actually, speaking of... Did I see... I gotta scroll up forever, dude. This. Oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna open this. I want this Clauncher to go down in one hit so bad. It's like the only Pokemon that we don't one-shot in this section of the game. Alright, what's our next battle zone? The next battle zone is the one with the Holovator and the medium and the rare candy from any percent. I think the roof here is also good, but not going the direction that we go in any percent. What a nice bench. Why'd I do that? There we go. All right. I think I'm gonna yoink this. Sure. Wrong Mon. 800 points first card though. I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the candy route is pretty much just the Lay Wow candy, the one on top of Lay Wow. Hold on. I should have used this as an opportunity to run past this guy. Yeah, so Lay Wow, top of Lay Wow. Leia, Sushi High Roller, and Wild Zone 5. And you do all of that before you get boys. What's this card? I don't care about winning Pokemon battles, Mabel. I just got a water card. No, it's not water. It's flying. Okay. Hone Edge guy, do not want, do not engage, do not engage. This guy's fine. This gal, sorry. I just got all 3 cards. Another 2 trainers. Land hits with grass. I don't have grass right now. Is there a trainer here? Where are the cards? I don't know if I've ever gone this way in this battle zone. What was that? How did that work? That was so sketchy. 1,000. All right, if I just fight one more person up here, then oh, I almost fell off the face of the world. Is there? Actually, I should do somebody up here and not someone down there. How'd you see me? There's no way. Please. Yeah, that's pretty much the idea, Matto. The game kind of takes a turn there. Not for the worse or for the better or anything, it's just, it's different. And so it's kind of like a fitting end point. It kind of caps off like the first. This game doesn't have Axe necessarily, but it kind of caps off like what would be the first act of the game. Because after that point, like all of these battle zones If you haven't played the game, I'm not going to spoil too much, but basically all of these battle zones are like maybe fight your rival, then do the battle zone, and then do your rank up battle. And there's not a lot of story that's happening. There's like a little bit, there's like a little bit of character development and whatnot, but for the most part, it is, you know, a rival battle, a promotion match, and a battle zone. Dude, these guys are so fast today. And then after this point, it becomes like rank up matches and battle zones and rival battles, but then also there's like a whole, almost like an evil team subplot for every single rank up battle. It isn't an actual evil team thing. It's just like that idea, you know? This run is quite fast, I am noticing. Which is scary, because I do not know... The next battle zone is an enigma to me. I do not know how you should approach it, in the slightest. The next one is the one that has the big area around the lake. And, like, basically no upstairs. So I don't know what the right way to approach it is. You know why this run's so good? It's because Bunnelby got in the first ball. That's it. It's the only reason. Oh, good. I got an XS candy. Go left? I don't know if I've ever gone left. I always go straight through, because we used to go up the ladder to get the shiny stone in any percent. And so I've kind of just like always defaulted that way. Maybe I'll try going left. Why not? Alright, it is Absol time. Absol... I had a stretch where I could finish it with the same Mega, like every single run. In the last few, he's been like 2 hits away from dead. And I unmega, and so it takes like 6 hits more. I'll try left. Like I said, I had a stretch where I got it like every time, and I don't know what it is anymore. Why is my man so tall? I don't plus move my bullet punches. But I do plus move the fighting moves. Also, that always happens. I wish there were enough, like, Mega Juice droplets to Mega before that Aura Sphere instead of after. Oh, where did... Why was I facing that direction? I guess that's a good point. I should probably start doing that. Dang it. I didn't realize that... I'll be perfectly honest, I didn't realize that we hadn't already gotten the halfway mark. This is not going so well. Keep the Mega Juice alive. No, dude. Oh my god, just use your damn move. This is awful. And you're not even done. Okay. You're still not done? I thought I died. I thought I was dead. $530 bad, yeah. And my PB had like a 520, so I'm not... I saw Head Bob grinding out Absol the other day. I feel like I should do that. My best Zavi is a 916. Gavin with the raid, welcome in. Hope you had a good stream. We are on a decent rank F run. Decent. Nah, it's been pretty good so far, but we have one more zone that can ruin everything. Your rank F runs have not been decent? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. This run I found one Ultra Bite guy. He gave me like a card I could do, but it wasn't super high points. It was still good, but it was Yeah, it was only 400 points. Which again, I'm not gonna complain about. Cause like generally with those Ultra Ball guys, even if they don't give you like a ton of points, they almost always give you a card that's like easy to do. Oops. Totodile is goated. Now, one of the main reasons to use Totodile is something I didn't even do. Which is you can get, like, perfect type coverage if you catch a Spinnerack. I completely forgot to. Or it's not that I forgot to, it's I forgot to deposit, which would have opened up room for Totodile. Or, sorry, for Spinnerack. Alright, so card. Sneak up with electric. I'm not doing that here. I'm sorry. I'm just not. You can't make me. Oh, this is an Ultra Ball guy. Wait, massive. I am the luckiest. Alright, give me a good card. Don't be like sneak up with grass moves for 9,000. Punish me for a no Spinnerack. Super effective. Super effective for 400. Come on. Could have given me something better. All right. Okay, card. And then I'm gonna go into the zone. Go. You got this, buddy. You got this, buddy. Let's go. What was the card I just grabbed? Yeah, Thundershock doesn't... It's not a line of sight like Water Gun is. Immediately knockout. Okay. That's a good card. Knockout with fighting moves. Okay. Oh, knockout with fighting moves for 600. Not you. Not you. Well... I can knock this out with fighting. This as well. Even though I only need it once. Listen, I panicked, okay? Why did the camera do that? Something about fire moves? It's only 200 points. Why am I doing this? I am fumbling. $700. Alright, still need 1350. Where's the waterfall? Right here. You're guarding that card with your life. That would have been nice. Alright, this is fine. I'll just, take your time, boys. We're not speedrunning. It's fine. $600. Okay. 15. So I'm done. As long as I knock somebody out first blow, I'm done. This is a little bit sketchy. Alright, we're good. Don't worry, you can't make Boys any slower than he already is. Thank you. 7. Could have been maybe like one fight faster if I... Doing the fire move one was really dumb of me. Hey, it's not over yet. What if Drampa kills me? What if I die to the fire spin? Charm into triple crit, dude. No. After those Dedenes, it's over. It really is. That was really bad. I usually have better luck with doing Absols like that. Or doing Absol Dedenes like that. That was just really bad. Because part of what happened was the first one came like running all the way down. And usually if you can keep them like mostly in line, if you target the one on the left, you can hit them both with one slash. At least that's what I try to do, usually. But that one, they spread apart instantly. It was like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. Plus quick attack? I was saving my plus for Night Slash. I think... What would... So Night Slash is what? 70, but it's half... Well, 70, but it's stab, but it's half. So it'd be like 50... Thoughts on the left side? It's intriguing. I don't hate it. I want to do it a couple times, but I like it. We're going, Head Bob. Our last zone was fine. It was good, but like it was not great, but it was good. And then I had bad Dedenes. So this could have been... With a better zone, this could have been 139, and with better Dedenes, this could be 140, but this is probably a 141. I liked the small candies at the start, though. That was a really good... I really like it. Get out of there, you're gonna die! Okay, I didn't get charmed. Good. If I just split now, do you think they'll notice? Yay! Did save time. One less fight. So this is a 140-55. Silly me, yeah. Yay, we did it. Woo, rank F. Very cool, yeah. Obviously my zones, the Zavi and Rentaro zones were very good overall. The Vinny one was still good, but it could have been better. I kind of fumbled by doing that 200 point card that was land 2 fire moves. I saw land 2 fire moves, I'm like, I'm gonna do this, and then I was like, it's only 200 points, why am I doing this? But I was already in the middle of doing it. And then I had like one of the wildest like trainer dodges I think I've ever had, including games that have like actual sight on their trainers. I don't know how that worked. But yeah, thanks for the GGs, everybody.